hello children, or if I'll say hello friends. Okay, hope you all are in the good health and cheerful mood. So we are meeting after a long time gap in the geography class. Hope okay. So better to make the continuity also. Now today we are going to start a new lesson in the geography. First of all, I just want to ask you, you know the landforms? In class 4 or in class 5 you have studied the landforms or the physical features, if I'll say. So physical features, if I'll start, if you just keep in your mind about the India's map. On the top we are having the Himalayas range or the mountains. Then at the foothills of the Himalayas we are having the plains. Then in the western side we are having the desert area, western desert or the Rajasthan. Then the southern part is covered with the plateau or Deccan Plateau. Then on the coastal areas, western coastal line and eastern coastal lines, we are having the coastal areas. Okay, and we are having dense forest in the Assam side, Himalayan range. So these all are our different physical features. Okay, as you have studied about India's map. Okay, India's map or India's physical features, like this for the world, for whole of the universe or on the earth, the land is not same, not in a uniformity. Okay, the land is having different relief features. The land is having different relief features. So we can see somewhere mountains, hills, hillocks, then plateaus, then desert, volcanic eruptions. Volcanic mountains are also of different types. Then land, plain areas are also of the different types. We are having different water bodies. Now, how these things happened? Okay, so why I said this introduction, why I took you in the back of your class 4 or 5 for the landforms or for the physical features, because this is our lesson number 6, that is landforms on the earth's surface. Now we are not going to study about India, our country. Now we are going to study about the different landforms on the surface of the earth. Surface of the earth means on the whole world. Okay, we are having continents, we are having oceans. So I am going to start with that only. Okay, now we are having variety of landforms, different variety of landforms or the physical features on our earth's surface, or you can see these are also named as relief features. The another name for the variety of landforms is known as the relief features. Now students, do you know that when you are standing on the surface or on the plain area, do you know or do you realize that the earth is continuously slowly moving? Do you know? Do you realize? No. The earth is having its continuous movements in its inner part. Okay, as you studied in the latitudes and the globes also, or you know that earth keeps on rotating on its axis very slowly, but we didn't realize this. हमें नहीं पता चलता. We are not realizing that earth is moving it's on its own axis and moving around the sun, revolving around the sun. Okay, so in the inner part of the earth there are some movements which are keep on going. Movements are keep on going, uplifting, then sinking, or volcanic eruptions. Many things are going on inside the earth. But if we are standing, if we just stand for 5 minutes and we concentrate on that the earth is moving or anything is happening inside the earth, in the core of the earth, in the inner layers or the plates of the earth, no, we can't realize this thing. So these things we are studying in the geography. That is your geography. If you love, if you understand, if you create interest, you will love to study geography. Okay, now the surface of the earth created and developed with the different forces. We are having tectonic forces and we are having exogenic forces. So these are two types of forces. These are the geographical or scientific names for mentioned here. So how the earth's surface or inside the earth, how the movements are going on, which type of movements are going on, and because of those movements, what are the results which we are getting on the surface of the earth. So that's why we are having variety of landforms or relief features on the earth. Okay, so I hope you understood and you are having interest in that also. Okay, as I explained you the introduction of the landforms. Now, as I told you, we are having two processes. How the landforms occur on the surface of the earth, how we are having different landforms on the or the relief features on the earth. For this we are having two processes. Number one is internal process and number two is external process. Okay, internal process means tectonic forces and external process means exogenic forces. Internal process means when something is going on inside the earth, when we face the sudden changes due to the movements inside the earth. In the earth under the crust we are having different layers, different plates are there inside the earth. When they started moving, when they are changing their places, we are having some internal processes which happens in the earth, inside the earth. Due to that, on the surface we are getting some results according to that. That is known as internal process. Now see, upliftment and sinking of the earth's surface. Now when something is uplifted on the surface of the earth or something sinking on the surface of the earth due to the internal changes of the plates of the crust of the earth, then we are having the internal process which gives the results of earthquakes and volcanic eruption. Okay, as we know, when there is a change in the tectonic plates inside the earth, when they are changing their places, okay, then at that time we are facing the earthquakes, and this happens in the sudden changes. Okay, when sudden changes are happen inside the earth, then we are facing the results of earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. So these things happened due to the internal process, means upliftment and sinking. Okay, due to upliftment and sinking inside the earth we are facing these things. So this is internal process, or you can say tectonic forces. Then, or you can say when irregularities on the surface of the earth, when we face the irregularities on the surface of the face due to the internal changes which happens and keeps on moving inside the earth, in the core of the earth, so we are facing these things. Okay, earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. Understood? Now, when we are talking about external processes, means exogenic forces. External process means on the surface of the earth. This happens inside the earth. Now on the surface of the earth, see, continuous wearing down and rebuilding of the land surface. Now continuous wearing down and rebuilding of the land surface means two things comes here, known as erosion and deposition. When continuous wearing down is there, it means erosion is going on, and when the rebuilding of the land surface is going on, it means deposition on the surface of the earth. And this thing happens due to rivers, glaciers, wind, okay, running water. These things happens only due to the erosion and deposition by the rivers, by heavy rainfall, by soil erosion, or by the glaciers, or by the wind. When we are facing the continuous wearing down in the form of erosion and rebuilding of the land surface due to the deposition of the things, then at that time then we are having the external process or exogenic, due to exogenic forces on the external process on the surface of the earth, we are feeling some changes. Okay, so with these external and internal processes, the main features due to the elevation happens on the earth are mountains, plains and plateaus. These are the three important and main landforms on the earth: mountains, plains and plateaus, which happens due to the internal process of the on the surface of the earth and external process on the land surface. Understood this much? I think you understood the internal and external process, how the landforms form on the earth's surface. Now here we are not talking about only your country India, about the physical features, we are talking about the whole world. Okay, so in the next session we will continue with the important features, mountains, plateaus and plains, their types, their features and their importance in our life also. Why these features are also important in our life, and about the climate of these places, and then about the population, where the population is very dense or where very less, according to the features or the landforms on the surface of the earth. Now how they formed, that you came to know with the internal process inside the earth due to the upliftment and sinking, and external process due to the continuous wearing down, erosion in the form of erosion and rebuilding of the land surface deeper due to the deposition of the things. Okay, so I hope you understood this. So this much you please, this section you please read from your textbook lesson number 6, and in the next session we'll move on to the different types of the landforms. Okay, till then please open the books and read and understand the internal and external process. Okay, thank you.